Hello and welcome to the Zendesk Overview. My name is Eugene Gravel and I will be doing a walkthrough of the Zendesk ticketing system. Now what you currently see on your screen is the home page for Zendesk in the agent dashboard. Starting at the top, you see that you have a box which displays the number of open tickets that you have. For instance, in my situation, I have one open ticket. I have 4 tickets within the group that I belong to. Coming down here to the next box, this is a list of all the tickets that you're associated with. Starting from the left, you have a little red indicator, which means a ticket is open. A yellow indicator means that a ticket is new. A blue indicator, which is not here on the screen, means that it's pending. And a grayed box, which is silver with an S in it, means that the ticket is solved. If you come over to the next column, this is the ticket ID or ticket number. For instance, this one is ticket number 5. The subject line, which is the next column over, is the subject line of the ticket. For this one, it is I need a research request. The requester is the person that made the research request or sent in the email. So in this situation, it is Robin, researcher. The requester update is the last time that you got an update from the requester, so the person who sent in the request. Finally, the group and assignee. For group, this is the support group, which means that the ticket belongs to this particular group, which means anybody within the group could touch the ticket and look at it. Assignee is the person who is assigned to the ticket. So because right now there is no assignee, the group has control over the ticket. Next thing I want to show you is the Views section. The Views section is located here at this icon over here on the left. It looks like a file folder. Go ahead and click it. And you come to this window right here, which shows all of the tickets within the system that are unsolved. So for instance, the unsolved tickets that I am currently looking at are status open tickets, where I am the requester or I am the assignee. Same thing if you come down here for the status. These are tickets that are in the system that are currently pending that I am attached to. Coming down to the next view, unassigned tickets, click on that. This will show you all the tickets within the system which do not have an assignee. As you can see, there are 3 tickets here. I am the requester on 2 of them, and the other person, Robin Researcher, is the other requester. As you can see, there are no assignee columns. That means that none of these tickets have an assignee. Coming down to the next view is the general overview for the Views section. It is divided by assignee. So for these 3 tickets, there is no assignee. Coming down, you can see the assignee is my name, and these are the 3 tickets that I'm assigned to. The rest of the different views are just default ways that Zendesk divides different tickets based on different statuses of the ticket. Now if we go into one of the tickets, we'll go ahead and discuss what's going on in the ticketing system. So right here is an open active ticket. Currently it is assigned to the group, so we're going to want to go ahead and change that. The quickest way to take a ticket is to click the Take It button. If that does not work and you want to assign it to a person, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can type in their name, which will pull up my name. You can also click on the box, which is a drop down, and use the navigation tools to find the person that you want. Now, if you want to CC somebody to the ticket, you can also do it one of 2 ways. You can either find the user within the Zendesk, or you can type in the email address. Now, once that's done, we'll come over here to how the ticket got into the system. So the ticket can come into the system one of 3 ways. The first way is by email. An email will be assigned to you, and this email is how you're going to input tickets into the system by email. Anyone can access this if we allow so. We can also make it so only certain addresses can access the ticketing system. But emails that go to support at the name of your Zendesk.zendesk.com will show up in the ticketing system. As you can see right here, this particular ticket came in by email, and this is via support at lacdemo.zendesk.com. So this is the address here which the email went to and got put into the system as a ticket. You can also see the requester, which is currently me. You can see the time that the ticket came in at, and this was the subject line of the ticket. Now if I come all the way down, you can see the original body of the email was put in right here. So in this email that was sent, this was put in the email of the body. This is a test ticket sent in from email. If we go down to the next box, we see that there is a giant white box with public reply and internal note. The difference between the two things are public reply will reply to the person who is the requester, so this person right here. Any information put into this box will be sent by email to this email address. The other way to communicate within the ticket is the internal note. The internal note only goes to agents and will never go to this address up here. So if you want to talk between people or researchers who are working on a request, you're going to want to use the internal note function. Coming down to the next feature of Zendesk, we have the rich content editor. If you click on this T, it brings up a menu, and these are your basic formatting options. There's headers, bolding, italicize, bullets, numbering, indenting left or right, block quotes, HTML code, and hyperlinks. Now if you want to create a hyperlink, go ahead and type in the text that you want to hyperlink. This is a hyperlink. Copy over that text, click on the link, which is hyperlink, and then you would type in the address here. Hit enter, and it has created a hyperlink. Now, given how we want to communicate in this ticket, we either select public reply or internal reply. Once you've typed in the information, come down here to the bottom right-hand corner, and you'll see this box. I'm going to click on the different options of the box by clicking the up arrow. And as you can see, there's the different statuses within Zendesk. So to quickly go over the different statuses again, new is any new ticket that comes into the system in which there is no assignee. Open is a currently working ticket in which anyone can access. Pending is an indication that the requester has to take an action. And solved is when you're all done with the request. A good way to think about this section here is saving. So let's say that you want to save the information on the ticket. You come down to this box, pick a status, click on it, and it'll pop you out. Click back up here in the upper right-hand corner where it gives you a link. And as you can see, our hyperlink is in the box as an internal note, and everything is the way it should be. Now let's say that you want to make an attachment. There is a paperclip here. Click on the paperclip. It'll open a box which has all the files on your computer. Click on the file you want. It will show you an indication that the file has been uploaded. There is a limit to the size of the file, which is 20 megabytes. Once the file has been uploaded, go ahead and type in some text. This is the file you requested. All right, once that's completed, come back here to submit as open because we want to save this and commit this to the ticket. There we go, come back up to the top. And as you can see, the file is now here in the body, and it has been sent to this address here. When a ticket shows up, or when an attachment shows up in a ticket, it will email to that email address, and the email will have a link to the attachment in which you can either have it open to anybody, or you can secure it by requiring a login to the Zendesk. Finally, I want to show you the tags and metrics. So our tags section is how Zendesk keeps track of all the information. The type is the type which is defaulted usually to question or incident. Priority is the different levels of the SLA which are captured. Time taken for request is a box that captures numbers. As you can see, there is a little asterisk there, which means that it is a required field. Coming down here to client matter number, this is a special function of the Zendesk, which will format the message or the numbers to be accepted in a certain format only. Finally, resources is a drop-down box where if you click select resources, it will show you the resources that are available. Both can be clicked in situations where there are multiple resources that need to be reported on. Now, this is the basic overview of the Zendesk platform. If you have any questions,